Hello, friends and family. Welcome back to the Sagittarius art space with your favorite spiritual abstract artist. Um, so today I'm going to get into explaining the background to the painting the first painting that I've done in basically months. And there's a story behind why it's been months since I've painted, and which kind of like leads me into the purpose or like the importance of releasing. So the painting that I did that I'm going to talk about today is called Speak, and I recently just posted it, I think last night actually, when I felt inspired to paint it. And I labeled it Speak because it's basically my way of showing that I have released a lot of pain and frustration and just past trauma that has been clogging my solar plexus. And for the people who are very spiritually in tune, you know that your solar plexus and your throat chakra, heart chakra, what have you, they all communicate. They all are interconnected, obviously. So and also you would know that the color of the solar plexus is yellow and the color of your throat chakra is blue. So that kind of explains the colors of the painting itself, which I'll pull the painting on screen for the people who haven't seen it yet. But yeah, quick backstory. For the past couple months, I really just haven't been feeling like myself. Mainly because I've been letting the wrong people, the wrong energy into my life. And when that happens, when you're an empath, okay, and I can only speak for myself, but me as an empath, when I invite different energies into my space, I take on whatever they're feeling. If they're going through something, I'm feeling it too, and it kind of confuses things for me spiritually because I mix my emotions with their emotions, and then it's just a mess. It's just a mess in my body here, and like emotionally, I have to sort things out. So last Sunday, I just took time to myself. I had what I like to call like a release day. Okay, not for a CD or anything. It was just a release day for my spirit, where I woke up in the morning and I did what I usually do every Sunday, which is just meditate, pray, cleanse my space. And that's the first thing you want to do is cleanse your space, right? So I did all that, and with me and my bloodline, like I have a very rich spiritual bloodline. So like I'm very in tune with my ancestors. I like to talk to my ancestors a lot. And we just had a conversation basically, and they kind of revealed to me things that they've been trying to show me that I've been blind to because of the blockage that I had going on with my chakras and like just spiritual blockage in general. I was blocked, I was stocked up, right? They showed some things that I needed to release, some people that I needed to let out of my space, so I can focus on rebuilding, getting back to that balance that I had before these people came into my life. So I did, I listened this time, and I let these people go. I let them go, and I started to rebuild. I started to get back into my spiritual practices that I began to basically be lazy about. So I'm in a better place now because I took that time to release whatever energy that they brought to me that I held, in my yoni, in my womb. I let that go, and immediately I felt lighter. I felt lighter, it doesn't happen overnight. You know, when you rebuild, you're literally building. It could be for days, it could be for months. Some people rebuild for years, and that's okay. Everybody's journey is different. But for me, like, I immediately felt lighter, but I know I still have work to do. But I can tell you right now, when I realized what the problem was, when my spirit guides, when my ancestors, they revealed that to me, and I listened, you know, being the hard-headed Sagittarius that I am, I didn't listen at first. But, you know, now that I've listened, I'm starting to become more back in tune with myself. I manifested new goals, affirmed love for myself, and affirm, you know, the goals that I have set for myself, and just basically got back to the divine human being that I am, right? We are all divine. We all are special in our own way, and we need to realize that, and just love ourselves and pay attention to that. Pay attention to one, what our spirit guides are trying to show us, and let them guide us. You know, let spirit guide you, and do what you can, you know, to make things happen. But jumping into the painting, so this is speak, right? So the bottom here, this is the blockage. This is the blockage that I felt. Even though I love the color black, obviously, black can be a positive thing. It could be just a collection of things, right? So for me, the black was a collection of the blockage that I had going on in my chakras and my spirit. And slowly, you know, after meditation, I began to release it. There was a connection with my throat and solar plexus chakra. They became clear and connected. And I released, right? So this kind of like how my mind works with my paintings. Like, as you guys know, I call myself a spiritual artist because I only paint when I feel called to paint. I only paint when I have visions or inspired in general, right? So each painting is like a picture of how my mind works and how my spiritual body and my mind connect. It's through my art. So that's kind of just like a little basic or a quick rundown of how this painting came about. This painting was inspired by the release of the blockages that I had due to some recent, you know, stressors and roadblocks. I'll call them roadblocks. That's what they were. They were roadblocks for me. And I can't 100% blame the people who, you know, I let go, because we're human. We all do wrong. I had a part in it. They had a part in it. So there's really nowhere to put blame. All we can do as human beings is, like I said, release that anger, release that depression, let it go, and move forward. So with that being said, you know, I hope everyone who views this video, you take into your heart what I said, what I spoke, my what's the word? My testimony to releasing. If you have anything in your heart that you need to release, let it go. Just let it go. Listen to your ancestors, listen to spirit, because they know what's best for you, right? You know, and take heed to their warnings, please. Don't be hard-headed like me. But yeah, just, you know, spread love and light throughout the world. And I will leave you all with that. So I hope everyone enjoys, you know, the fall that's coming up, the fall season. For the people in Illinois, winter's coming. So go ahead and prepare for that. But I wish you all love and light. Take care.